I always say to them, be the thermostat, right? Like be the one that sets the temperature. Don't be the one down, that has to crawl up to meet it. Be the one that when you get, this is for everyone. Go to I set my thermostat every morning. I get up at 4:30. I do an extensive morning routine and I've never missed it. My kids would just be in awe if I was still in bed when they got up. It would be like, what is going on? But I set that for their whole life. They've seen that. I've never, in the morning, that vibration and that thermostat is the highest it can possibly be. When they come down to have breakfast, it would be so weird if they were like, oh, I'm tired. They can't because the thermostat's so set on high. I've set it. And that's what they realize. Like we can get in the car when they're little. And if they're, fighting in the back seat, I'd say, okay, where's your, where's your vibration? If you start low, it's going to take a lot of, or you're going to attract, how when you're low vibration, you're going to attract the lower stuff. You got to work on getting high. So they understand, start the day here. People are going to go, what have you done? I want to be where you're at. And the ones that aren't will just kind of, they won't be in your space. They won't be able to maintain that vibration if they have their little mind thinking negative or, victim. They're down here. They won't match you. And it's another way of explaining friendships. So-and-so is not nice to me. Honey, you're different vibrations. It's a different energy. There's no connection. You can't make that. You can't force that. And so then they're like, okay, and then we don't connect, Mom. We don't have the same energy frequency or whatever our vocabulary is in the car. But yeah, I just, I think with that morning routine right there, if a family, when I've had families that have done this class together, they'll say, or that hadn't had the parents do it yet, but the kids are doing it. They're like, whatever you're doing in Ashley's class changes our entire family's morning. Because, one person, one person can change the energy of the whole planet. That's why it's like when I see these kids, like your mom and dad notice a difference in how you're starting your day and how their day is going now because you started it at this stage. They want to raise to that level of all that, that you've done. And then watch the magic in your day come. It's endless. You're finding magic moments every step. I walk my dogs every morning. You know how many magic moments I see? And I come home and I'm like, oh, girls, I got to tell you my magic moment. And then they're telling me their magic moments. And it's just like, that's what our dinner conversation is about. It's like, oh, and because that's, if we realize this gift of life that we have been given and that we can, you can grow and love and gratitude and in awe of this life that you get. I say to the girls, can you imagine? You don't have to think about your heart beating, your digestion. You don't have to think of anything. Your fingernails growing, it all works. Is that a miracle? You're a miracle. And they're always like, Mom, we're a miracle, but it's like that. Oh, those kids need to see that they are a miracle. They're like this little miracle that I watch and now get to set free and see them create their own families. In fact, Richard, on his Mother's Day card, for the first time, it was a new sentence. It said, I get so, sad that we're coming to the end of childhood, but it'll be so fun to see these girls and what they took from you being their mom, like what they will implement, like will they do their morning routine with their kids? And, it'll be cute to see how they take that, I just pray to God that it's just it keeps we keep the momentum going and hopefully they can spread that with their, they have a platform that they teach kids. They have a podcast on YouTube that they teach little like 3-minute gratitude. They do vision board parties. They go to the Boys and Girls Club and help with these kids with gratitude journals. And they kind of similar to what they had to come up with a platform for their pageant. So, being leaders out there, demonstrating that, this is cool. These are cool things. These are things that help you in life. And they're, out there in the world. And I hope that, what I've taught them and what they see, as a, what they can, like at the COVID, they were saying, Mom, these are the best days. These are, because they know everything's for me. Nothing's ever to me. They know everything in life is for them. And it's like, I always say, it's always perfect, but it is always perfect. And that was part of Presley's speech when she read it to me this morning. She said, I want to thank my mom. She's always taught me it's always perfect and everything's happening for me. And it was so sweet to hear that. It was so cute.